I believe in giving credit where credit is due. When I first came on YouTube, it was to watch videos by the likes of Potholer54, Ironrod, Thunderfoot, Soldier in God's Army, just to name a few. But there was one user who was my true inspiration, my muse, who gave me the will to actually go from just watching videos to making them. And that user was Shockofgod. Never before had I seen such videos that contained such lies, such deceit, such bigotry, such willful ignorance. I had to respond. And I did. So to Shockofgod I say, thank you. Thank you for making me realize that I can no longer sit on the sidelines and just observe. Everyone has a responsibility to stand up and fight the good fight against the forces of oppression and darkness, against those who support tyranny, against those who would kick kittens and puppies. Everyone has this responsibility, including myself. Now, I thought long and hard about just exactly how to properly say thank you to Shockofgod. And then, while watching an episode of The Atheist Experience, it came to me. So I emailed The Atheist Experience and asked them if I could give a donation to The Atheist Experience in Shockofgod's name. They thought it was a smashing idea, so I sent off a small contribution to The Atheist Experience in Shockofgod's name, and received this nice little letter thanking Shockofgod for his donation in support of The Atheist Experience. Oh, will you look at that? It's so nice and tidy, and it has the banner with Atheist Experience. And there's my name, the Reverend True Puka, and look, there's Shockofgod. Isn't that wonderful? Look, Shock, look, everyone, I even had it framed so I could hang it on the wall of my home. So all who visit me will know of Shockofgod's generous support of the Atheist Experience and atheists in general. And since this is technically my holiday gift to you, Shockofgod, feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to send you a copy of the letter showing your support for atheists and the Atheist Experience. Someday, in the distant future, a man will travel with his son to the Atheist Experience Museum and go to the Hall of Heroes, which will list all those people who supported the atheist movement during what will be called the crazy years, those decades when the zealots fought to enslave humanity, only to be defeated by the followers of logic and reason. They will stand before that wall of names and point to the brass plate with the name Shockofgod on it, and the father will say to the 8-year-old tow-headed boy standing next to him, that one there is Shockofgod. He was once an atheist who became a Christian, son, but then one day out of the blue, he sent in a donation to the Atheist Experience. And that tow-headed boy will say, gee, Dad, he must have been a huge supporter of atheism. So thank you, Shockofgod. On behalf of atheists everywhere, thank you for your donation. And happy holidays. Everyone give a big thank you to Shockofgod in the comment section down below for his donation to the Atheist Experience and support of atheists everywhere. Look down below in the underbar to discover how you too can donate to the Atheist Experience in Shockofgod's name. Go! Donate. This is the True Puka coming to you from Times Square in New York City. And remember, if you find these words upsetting,